இருந்தாலும் கூட பாரதிய ஜனதா கட்சிக்கு அடிப்படையில 2 குழுக்கள் கட்டாயம் இருக்க வேண்டும். ஒன்று ஒழுங்கு நடவடிக்கை குழு, மற்றொன்று தேர்தல் குழு. இந்த 2 குழுக்களையும் இப்போது இருக்கின்ற கொரோனா காலகட்டத்தில் விவாதித்து அத்தனை பேர் முக்கியமான தலைவர் சந்தித்து பேச முடியாத காரணத்தினாலே அந்த ஒட்டுமொத்த அந்த குழுக்களை அமைக்கின்ற அதிகாரத்தை நீங்கள் அத்தனை பேரும் கரகோஷம் எழுப்பி நம்முடைய மாநில தலைவர் மரியாதை திரு முருகன் அவர்களுக்கு கொடுக்குமாறு உங்களை கேட்டுக்கொள்கிறேன். ஆமோதிக்குமாறு கேட்டுக்கொள்கிறேன். ஓம்
भारत माता की, भारत माता की. பாரதிய ஜனதா கட்சி நம்முடைய அகில இந்திய தலைவர் மரியாதைக்குரிய திரு நத்தாஜி அவர்களை வரவேற்று மாநில தலைவர் அவர்கள் வரவேற்புரை நிகழ்த்துவார்கள்.
முதலாம் மாநில செயற்குழு கூட்டத்திற்கு வருகை புரிந்திருக்கின்ற நம்மளுடைய மரியாதைக்குரிய தேசிய தலைவர் திரு ஜே.பி. நட்டாஜி அவர்களையும், நம்மளுடைய தமிழகத்தினுடைய பொறுப்பாளர் திரு முரளிதர் ராவ்ஜி அவர்களையும் தமிழக பாரதிய ஜனதா கட்சியின் சார்பில் வருக வருக என கரவொலியேற்று அவர்களை வரவேற்கின்றோம். So I welcome our Honorable National President Sri J.P. Nataji for this State Executive Committee. We need our blessings ji. தற்பொழுது நம்மளுடைய தேசிய பொதுச் செயலாளர் மரியாதைக்குரிய முரளிதர் ராவ்ஜி அவர்கள் நம்மளுடைய சார்பில், தமிழக பாரதிய ஜனதா கட்சியின் சார்பில் நம்மளுடைய மரியாதைக்குரிய தேசிய தலைவர் திரு ஜே.பி. நட்டாஜி அவர்களுக்கு மரியாதை செலுத்தி சால்வை அணிவித்து மரியாதை செலுத்துவார்கள். I request Muralidhar Rao to give sal to our national president. भारत माता की, भारत माता की, भारत माता की. வெற்றிவேல், வெற்றிவேல், வெற்றிவேல்.
பண்ணிடுவோம்.
Ji, may I request our national president can deliver address to the gathering. Ji.
Here in Delhi, the All India General Secretary and in charge of Tamil Nadu, my dear colleague Shri Muralidhar Rao ji, our very dynamic President L. Muruganji, our very senior leader, who was former Minister in the Government of India, Shri Pon Radhakrishnan ji, our National Secretary H. Rajaji, our former MP Radhakrishnan ji, and all the state executive members of Tamil Nadu BJP. It is indeed a matter of great opportunity and happiness for me to participate with the Tamil Nadu BJP state executive. I can see on the screen that with lot of fanfare you have organized this state executive meeting, and I'm also sure that you are going to have deliberations which is going to decide the future course of action about Tamil Nadu BJP and about Tamil Nadu politics also. When I talk about Tamil Nadu, we can say that it is a land of temples, very rich culture, architectural beauty, full of revolutionaries and who have contributed in the nation building, freedom fighters, legendary administrators, and worldwide known entrepreneurs. We all know the contribution of Tamil Nadu in the making and shaping of India, and to this land, the land of temples, I bow down with respect to the people of Tamil Nadu for the rich culture they have. Tamil Nadu has got the oldest language with Sangam literature, we all know. It's a very rich language, and we can say that the language has given birth to many languages in long course of time. It is also known for industry of hosiery. It is also known for home industry. It is also known for crackers industry, matchstick industry. It is also known for automobile industry. We all know that the people of Tamil Nadu are very industrious. If I talk about the contribution of Bharatiya Janata Party, we are proud to say that we had a national president, late Jana Krishnamurthy, who happened to be from Tamil Nadu. His contribution we all know, and it is not to forgotten that he contributed for the rise of the party and see that the party grows in South, especially in South. When I talk about Tamil Nadu BJP, I am happy to share with you that Muruganji, the state president, along with his team, is trying his level best to give dynamism to the party and see that in a very short span of time, Bharatiya Janata Party grows and becomes meaningful in the Tamil Nadu politics. If I talk about the DMK politics, we all know that DMK has been always inciting the feelings against the national spirit. They have been on a lookout to see to it that in the national mainstream, the assimilation, the formation is always disrupted, and they have been anti-development. An anti-development course has been taken by the DMK by coming out with issues which are not in the interest of the nation. We all know recently the Karuppar Kuttam, the issue which really was highlighted and it enlightened the people of Tamil Nadu. They were agitated, and their agitation was in the most peaceful manner to represent the nationalist feeling. I congratulate the Tamil Nadu BJP and the people of Tamil Nadu with coming of the national inspiration. We can say that in Tamil Nadu, the DMK and the administration, it has become a sheltering ground for people who are not working in the interest of the nation. We have to see to it We have to be alert and we have to be active to see to it that we are able to give befitting reply to such people who have been working in the direction which is not in the interest of the nation. There are people who are working against the interest of the nation, and they are being provided shelter in Tamil Nadu. I certainly would like to specify here that the administration and the political parties should be on an alert to see to it that divisive forces do not get strength in the land of Tamil Nadu. That is, I would like to request. When I talk about the Bharatiya Janata Party, I am happy to share with you that in coming times, the way the Bharatiya Janata Party is working in Tamil Nadu, we will have a good share in the municipal elections, in the local body elections, and in the coming time in Vidhan Sabha elections also. That is what I would like to suggest. We have to increase our vote share, and we have to see to it that how do we go forward as far as the vote share is concerned. I would like to congratulate the Tamil Nadu BJP unit for doing a wonderful job as far as the COVID management is concerned. None of the other parties in this time of lockdown, it was practically the lockdown of the political parties. But in Tamil Nadu, the Bharatiya Janata Party remained active, and they did this social work, and they also saw to it that the people who are needy should be given the best treatment, and the party, Bharatiya Janata Party, did their best. We all know that under the dynamic leadership of Narendra Modi ji, who led the country from the front as far as the COVID management is concerned, made the country ready to fight COVID management or COVID-19 management. I'm also happy to share with you that he took a very bold decision and a timely decision so that he could prepare the country, 1.3 billion people, to fight the COVID-19 and make the country and the health system and the structures robust to fight out COVID-19. This I would like to say. We all remember that there was no COVID dedicated hospital when the lockdown was imposed. We all know that at that time we had no dedicated beds for COVID management. We all know that the testing facility was minimum. We all know that the ventilator facility was also not up to the mark. But yes, we can say that during the lockdown period, we developed the COVID hospitals, and now we can say that more than 1,500 dedicated COVID hospitals are there. More than 12.5 lakh COVID dedicated beds are there. More than 44,000 ICU beds are there. At that point of time, the testing facility was 1,500 a day. And today the testing facility has crossed 10 lakh per day. That is what I would like to suggest. We did not have ventilators, but Prime Minister Modi encouraged the local entrepreneurs. And you will be happy to note that 50,000 ventilators have been manufactured in India, and they are in service. That is, I'd like to say. At that point of time, there was no personal protection equipment, PPE kit, and there was no facility also for personal protection equipment. But now, with the encouragement to the local entrepreneurs, we have got approximately 5 lakh personal protection equipment produced, manufactured day-to-day basis. That is what I would like to suggest. The same way, in Tamil Nadu also, you did a wonderful job in Feed the Needy program. You saw to it that the Mahila Morcha, the Mahila Mandal, and the self-help groups, they come out and they produce and they make the masks, handmade masks. And you did in numbers, in lakhs in numbers as far as face mask is concerned. You also did good job in the Feed the Needy program. You also participated in PM CARES Fund, and you also contributed in the program of